It's just like that ex you need to leave alone. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe because why not? I'm waiting. Thank you. So today I'm going to be doing my fall favorites, hair and makeup. Fall is approaching, so we're going to talk about my hair, which is giving fall realness. I'm going to be showing you guys my favorite makeup products for the fall season and a cute little fall beat. So if you're interested in that, make sure you guys are again subscribed, liking this video, and keep watching. Hello guys, we're going to get straight into this video because I'm tired of looking like a peanut. Like, I've been walking around like this all day in my house, but all day. So we're gonna be starting with the hair, of course, because that's like the foundation of everything. I have a wig today. The wig is from RPGSHOW. Love them down. You guys know I rave about them all the time. And I wanted a wig for the fall. I wanted something still in the brown family that I've been wearing, but with a little fall twist. So I got this wig right here. So cute. This is like the perfect fall wig. It's definitely coming up a little bit more like Auburn on camera, but it's like a red brown. It's definitely a brown, which I want to stick to that family because I just feel like that's my color. I feel like I found my shade, so I wanted a good go-to wig for the summer, not for the summer, for the fall, and this is going to be it. Lucky for me, this is one of RPGSHOW's Glueless units, so I don't have to apply any adhesive or anything like that. So I went ahead and washed it, and I'm just going to apply it and start. One thing I love about this wig is the fact that although it has a comb in the back like your standard wig, it has a drawstring, and in my opinion the drawstring is a lot more snug without being tight, and you don't have to worry about the combs like digging out the back of your neck and possibly causing traction alopecia or pulling on your hair. With me being in my transitional phase with my hairstyles, with wearing my hair out and wearing quick weaves and then wearing wigs, I love that this is glueless and I don't have to commit to it and like spray it down or do anything like that. So I'm gonna do a little quick install, you guys. It also has a band in there as well. So cute, you guys. I had on a black wig earlier today and I felt so weird. The one thing I love about these wigs is that they're glueless, but you still get that frontal look. A lot of the glueless wigs are basically just closure wigs, which is fine and it is convenient, but sometimes you still want that, like, you know. So I'm really excited about this, and I'm not going to add any spray yet. I might later, but I want to just cut the lace first and see what it's really giving. This is how the wig looks without any spray, any tweaking, anything. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Oh my gosh, love it. Y'all, look how my wig looks, and I have not added any spray or anything yet. Right up my alley. Because lately I have been so lazy when it comes to my hair. I'm not the girl y'all used to know. The girl that switched her hair 3, 4, 5 times a week. The girl that had different colors. I'm not there anymore. I'm here for convenience and cuteness. I'm giving the girls middle part today because I have definitely been a side part flip over girl for the past few months because my leave out does not allow me to be a middle part girly. Let me tell you that. So I'm gonna spray a little bit of heat protectant and I'm gonna flatten this out. Ooh, look at the shine. All right, so I'm gonna add some serum to the hair. I'm not 100% sure how I want to style the hair yet, but I am gonna straighten it just to have a good base, whether I want to curl it or whether I want to curl it. I don't know yet. But I might also leave it straight, so we'll see. This is a step that I used to skip even when I was curling my hair, but it does make a difference, and your hairstyles last longer and look more professional and look more sleek. So whatever you plan on doing, just run the flat iron through it. Even if you're not doing like a silk press flat iron, just run the flat iron through it so it's nice and sleek. And you guys, look at the shine. an executive decision that I'm going to leave my hair straight because I just feel like it's perfect for fall. Straight hair to me screams fall because in the summer, 9 times out of 10, you didn't wear your hair straight because it was too hot for the straight hair. It was going to frizz up. It was going to do all the things. So it's like now it's silk press season. Now it's like straight and sleek hair season, okay? And we're still glueless, guys. I'm gonna add some melting spray to the part just so that my wig isn't shifting while I'm doing my makeup. This is just a melting spray. It's not a holding spray, so it's gonna melt that lace in with a little bit of adhesive too. So this is by Cabell. I've been using this. I have not been able to show you guys because I haven't really been wearing wigs like this, but this melting spray is so good. And now that I've used this, I truly understand the difference between a melting spray and a holding spray. Spray that on my finger. Ooh. More of like a thick formula, and I'm just going to place that right there. And when you use a melting spray, you just want to let it dry on its own. You don't want to like press it down. You're gonna have the white cast. You're gonna do all that. We're not trying to do an install. Okay, this really is a great product. I'm gonna link it down below. Again, I just have not been wearing as many wigs to show you guys, but 20 out of 10. That was the easiest install that I've had in a minute. And I was putting it off because like I haven't been wearing wigs. So I was like, I know I'm gonna flop. I know it's gonna look crazy. I know I'm gonna hate it. No, I love, like, look how good it looks. Like, now we're gonna get into this face. I'm so excited to do my makeup because I can just feel the transformation coming. I have been loving my makeup, and you guys know I'm an artist, so I'm sensitive about and sometimes I just don't like my makeup. Like, y'all be like, Tasha, it looks fine, but like as an artist, as a makeup girly, we know when something just ain't right. My brows look crazy. They will be getting done tomorrow, but I didn't want to wait till tomorrow to do this. I wanted to do this now. So when my brows are in this state of bushiness and like almost having no shape, the e.l.f. brow gel is the only brow gel that is gonna work for me. I've tried everything else. This is the one that works. Now, when my brows are done, this is not my favorite. When my brows are like this is my favorite. And a lot of people ask me like, how do I get my brows to stay down with this? You have to really push the product into your brow, like how you guys saw me doing, and then like really brush it through. Like, that's the trick to getting your brow hairs flat. And you guys see how quickly I did that? I alternate between the brush side and the comb side just to really get that product through there and get it as flat as possible. And I always get a lot of questions on this brow gel. Does it mess up your foundation? Yes, which is why you guys always see me do my brows first. And I also always wipe off like around my brow area because there will be extra product and it will start to like peel up if you don't wipe it away. So make sure you do that. And you're good to go. And let it dry completely. Like, I do my brows first and then I do my face and then I go back to my brows. The other day I did a lotto recreation on TikTok and it did numbers. I was not expecting that at all. I know people always say that when they're TikTok. Well, I wasn't expecting, no, I really wasn't. Because I do recreations all the time. Nobody be stunting me. But when I finished my makeup, I loved my makeup that day. And I wore it the rest of the day and it wore so well. And I was like, wow, this is so pretty. So I'm basically going to kind of recreate that, but with my own twist. And am I gonna use the same products? I don't know, but I feel like it was a really good fall transitional face. Like, it wasn't too heavy and it wasn't too light. It was like the perfect happy medium. And again, it wore really, really well. Because you guys know in the fall, your skin is gonna change, your skin tone is gonna change. A lot of things change. So for me, the products that I use seem to be perfect. So if you happen to come across that video, this is gonna be a longer version of it. These are the only things that have been getting me through recording and being consistent is a nice woosah. Sometimes you need a not pick me up, put me down. I'm starting with moisturizer. This is the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream Barrier Boost. That is a long title. I like a nice moisturized base. Other thing that I loved about this routine is that it did not take a long time. It was so simple. Now I'm going in with Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Glow Primer. This is in Juice Boost. I really feel like it doesn't matter what shade of this you use. They all kind of end up looking the same. But to each his own. I picked up the Wet n Wild Clingy Serum Primer, and you guys, when I tell you, this primer is so good. It's like neck and neck with the Maybelline Gripping Primer that I've been telling y'all about. But the staying power of this is crazier. But look what happened. It broke. I picked it up and it broke. So I probably shouldn't be using this, but for demonstration purposes, we're going to be using it. Out of all the gripping primers that I've ever tried, this one is so thick. Like, it's so thick, but it's really thick, which is a good thing. So I've been using this and it has 5% niacinamide in it, so it gives you a nice glow as well. I'm praying there's no like glass particles in here. You can even tell like as I'm blending it in, like there's kind of a resistance. It's not just slipping and sliding on my face. Like, you guys, your makeup's not gonna go anywhere with this, I promise. I don't even know how grippy primers became such a hyped up thing. They're not my thing, but if we're gonna call a gripping primer, this is gonna be it. I'm scraping out the last of my Hourglass primer, or what's left of it. I'm just gonna apply that to the areas that I have more texture, which is like my chin right now, my cheeks, which I've never broke out on my cheeks before. And this is gonna give me a blurred filter type of look. You can even see with me applying that, it brought that shine down. I feel like my skin is the worst it's ever been in my whole life at my big grown age. Like, I've never experienced, like y'all have seen my skin in different seasons and different phases, but this right here is kind of crazy. I'm back to color correcting, which normally like my dark spots don't really need to be corrected like that, but lately it's been very disrespectful. So I'm using the NARS, it looks like this, the NARS Light Reflecting Eye Brightener in the shade Sunfire. So it is a eye brightener, but the corrector is like the perfect shade because it's not super orange, and I love the consistency. I love to use more of a cream product for correcting. I feel like it lays better underneath your base, so I'm gonna apply that everywhere I have any darkness or hyperpigmentation. Although I'm not the biggest fan of color correcting, I feel like finding the right color corrector will do you good, and staying away from correctors that are super orange or super red. You want something that's orange tone. So even if you have to use a color corrector and mix it with your regular concealer, I think that's better. But just going in with orange is just not my forte, and I feel like it peeks through the foundation and makes you look crazy. It defeats the purpose. I'm not really blending it, I'm just more so pushing it in. And I'm gonna put like a pinch under my eyes because last night I got no sleep. Whenever applying corrector under your eyes, apply the tiniest amount, because remember, you still have to go in with your regular concealer, and too much product under your eyes is gonna have your under eye creasing in. We don't want that. Just a little bit, just to kind of neutralize that. You're not necessarily trying to cover it, you just want to mute it out. Every few months I neglect my NARS Creamy Radiant. Why? I don't know. But then I find myself coming back and being in love. It's just like that ex you need to leave alone. Anyways, I feel like this is the most universal concealer. If you don't like it, it may not be for you, I don't know, but I feel like this is a very, very, very universal concealer. So I'm starting with the shade Truffle, and it's like my skin tone, but it's definitely a lot warmer around my mouth area. And y'all know I'm about to do an underpaint moment. I have been obsessed. My makeup has been way better. I'm using way less product, even though I just put on a bunch of concealer. It just, the look is just different. You have to try it. If don't knock it till you try it, because I used to knock it too. Something else that I did that I noticed made a huge difference was taking whatever's left on my brush and going over my eyelid. I did not add product, I'm just like muting it out, and to me that makes such a difference. It just makes everything look softer and just more pulled together. I'm not saying I'm going to always do it, but for right now I'm feeling it. Now applying the lighter shade, I'm going to do the same placement. I'm not going to just leave it in the corner and in the outer corner. I'm gonna put that concealer on. I'm going with On the Horizon by Rare Beauty. This is the bronzer stick, and I want to keep it soft because the whole look is just really soft and really pretty, and I want to keep it that way. And I really love how this bronzer stick blends out. It's like second skin in my opinion. Like, it's really, really nice. Again, another product that I always neglect, and then when I come back to it I'm like, wow. I was debating if I wanted to use On the Horizon or Full of Life, and this one is a little bit more red, so I'm going to put that on top because I do want to give more of a bronze look. I want to give more of a bronze look versus a sculpted look. Got my Kylie skin tint. It is that girl. It lives up to the hype. One of the best complexion products that I've ever tried. Like, I'm not gassing it. I don't know what Kylie did. I don't know how she did it, but she did it. And I'm just going to apply that everywhere else I did not apply bronzer or concealer, just to kind of tie everything together. The star of the show in my opinion is the Chanel powder, because I have not come across a powder that mattifies my face like that without making, like this, I said like that, like this, without making my face look dry. Every time I use it I'm like, wow, filter But one thing I will say, because a lot of people are like, oh my god, I'm gonna buy this powder, blah blah. It's a great powder, but you have to make sure that you're using like a creamy concealer with this. Do not use, I'm trying to think of a super matte concealer, but do not use that with this. Your under eyes will crumble. I'm gonna set my entire face with the mineralized skin finish just to kind of bring everything together but not over powder the face. I recently started using the Makeup by Mario bronzer again, and again, don't know why I stopped using it. It's so good. It's like more on the red side for me, but it works. And then I saw Makeup by Mario came out with, are they new bronzers or are they in replacement of this? Because they're like, they look the same. I don't know. I have not been in Sephora in a few months actually. I need to see what's going on in there. And I'm just really bronzing and diffusing the face. I do not want this to be sculpted. I don't want it to be harsh. We're bringing it back a little bit from the last video because the last video was like all there. Okay, loved it. It was tea. But the tea is, I don't need a house like that. I don't think I've ever left the house with that much blush on. That's just for fun. For me, it's beautiful. I can appreciate it, but it's not my look. I'm using Cover FX and Spice Cinnamon. I think this is discontinued. I've had this for years and I love this shade. For the blush placement, I left it right here. You see where this where this brush is sitting? I left it right there, and that just lifted the face and made it look super just soft and girly and cutesy. So I'm putting that right up there. I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario in Poppy Pink and a more fanned out brush, and I'm going to use a little, just a little bit, and kind of blend that out. Some Pat McGrath under the eye. I did my brows, they're baking, you know that's my thing. I don't like a greasy brow. So I'm about to do my lash extensions. I'm gonna be using these Be Blinky lashes because the other ones that I have, I love the LYS Beauty lashes, but they're just too long for what I'm going for today. Maybe I might hold on. I'm gonna use the LYS. They are pre-glued, but I like to use the adhesive anyways, because like I just, something about pre-glued lashes, I don't know. So this is the Kiss Seal and Bond. This is what I use. Somebody asked me the other day if I use lash glue or hair glue or something. I use this. I don't use regular lash glue. This is, let me zoom y'all in. So we're a little closer. All I do, I put the Bond on my lashes like mascara. These are what the lashes look like. These are 14, 12s, and 10s. I'm only going to be using 10s, and I'm hopefully I have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So hopefully I have enough. And you just apply them underneath. That's literally all I do, and it takes like maybe 10 minutes. That may be pushing it. Like it's really quick when I'm not recording. That's a lash, and it's super, it like makes a difference. I used to think that like the thicker the lash the better, but like this just kind of completes the look without doing a lot. And then I use the seal and I do the same thing that I did with the Bond and just kind of lock that in. But I love brow mascara. It is my favorite thing to do. So I'm gonna put that on my bottom lashes just so that it's kind of balanced. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Try brow mascara if you have not. I'm gonna put a little highlight on my nose. This is Fenty in Mo Honey. I'm gonna put a little bit on my cheeks. You guys know how I feel about highlight. I'm gonna be setting my face with the new Urban Decay All Nighter Spray, and I'm not gonna hold you. It might be better than the original, and you guys know I stand beside the original. This, I don't know if it's my prep, I don't know if it's this, but my face stays in place all day. There's one thing I'm missing from this look. I'm like, something's missing. It's my baby wing liner with the Kevin Aquan, and I'm going to, can you guys, I hope you guys can see. And I don't even bring it in all the way. I kind of just stop it like quarter way through. I don't even do my typical not my lash came off. This one got a little out of hand, but it's okay. Favorite liner right now, Maybelline Cross the Line. It is the perfect brown. Fenty's Blaze Donut. I love these formulas so much. This lip pulls a little bit too cool on me sometimes, so I'm gonna go in with ASA Cosmetics Lip Gloss in Malibu, and you see how it's more of like a bright pink. That is a lip combo, honey. So cute, right? So this is a completed look, you guys. I love my hair. I love my makeup. Make sure you guys check out RPGSHOW wig. I will leave all the information for this wig down below, and make sure you guys are following me on other socials because I will be styling her up and layering her up on the other platforms, TikTok, Instagram, all that fun stuff. So make sure you guys check that out over there because I do want to like experiment. I want to curl the hair. I want to like crimp it, do some other styles just to show the versatility. But today I'm leaving it straight because I got places to go. And I think the makeup is super cute. So again, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.